これくらいの相手に今のうちに試しておきたくて。化け物にも忍術が通用するかどうか。
You right?
Yeah, I got lightheaded there for a second.
Welcome back, everyone. I just want to say I appreciate you guys being here to spend just a couple minutes of your day watching the simp video, essentially. So this is a review of Hell's Paradise Season 1. I know it's a little late, because I think Hell's Paradise came out earlier this year, and I just now watched it. And I'm not gonna lie, this was actually really good. I actually really liked Hell's Paradise. I know when it came out, a lot of people complained that the animation was like not as good as like Chainsaw Man or Jujutsu Kaisen from Mappa, but I didn't have any complaints for it. I thought the animation was really good. There was aspects of the animation where it was just so peak, where I was just glued to the screen, and I just really enjoyed it. I didn't really complain too much. I think the story itself is really cool. I think they're all like going to this island, and they're prisoners, but they're also with like a guard, and they're trying to find an elixir for immortality, which is a very cool concept, I thought. And you actually get to learn a lot about some of these characters, and you actually find out it's a little deeper than you think. And I really liked it. Episode 9 is really good for a fight scene. A lot of people say it's the best fight scene, but I'm really hit or miss about that because there's a lot of fights in this that are just so good. But anyways, let's start at the beginning of this. So the beginning, the first episode is actually pretty depressing. You get to meet the main character named Gabimaru, and Gabimaru kind of just wants to die. And to me, listening to that, I was like, oh gosh, here comes an edgelord. But you actually learn, like, he can't really die. And the whole time I was sitting there thinking, like, why can he not die? Is he, like, immortal? Or, like, what? And you actually learn more about him throughout this just short amount of episodes, which I really liked. I think the character writing in this was really good. And what happens is, at the end of the first episode, he actually learns why he doesn't want to die. And he says it's not fear, but it's his wife that keeps him alive, keeps him going. And I think that's just so cool. I'm used to watching anime or reading manga where like the main character doesn't have like a girlfriend or anyone like that, so they don't really have a motive like that. So this like motive is a lot different. I really enjoyed this aspect of it. It's just different. What they do is they take all these prisoners, like the top prisoners, like murderers and all that. They take them to a little like place, and they announce what they want them to do. Their struggle with each one of them is with a guard, and then they go to Hell's Paradise, like Paradise Island, and there's like crazy bizarre stuff. There's like a scene where they show you where like someone returns on a boat and they're just covered in flowers and they're like still alive, which is so morbid and just so messed up in so many ways. I just said so way too much. But once you get to the island, you actually feel kind of panicked because a lot of people are like dying quick. Like as soon as you get there, the prisoners and the guards just turn on each other and start killing each other. And I was like, holy crap, this is just nuts. But then you get to meet, well, my favorite character, who I probably simped pretty hard for, which I think a lot of people simped because, wow. You get to meet Yororichi, and oh man, I'm just gonna leave it to that. You get to learn a lot of these characters, and there's like a lot of deep character moments already in this story that I really liked, and I can't wait. I'm so happy they confirmed that season 2 is coming out, because how they ended season 1 is so good, where you're like, oh, what's next? And I think that's where it fails for like Chainsaw Man, because I never really sat there and be like, what is next? I never had like that feeling. But with this, I was excited, and I was also sad that it was finally over. There was a little bit of me that thought about getting the manga for it, just like I did with Jujutsu Kaisen, but I held off on Jujutsu Kaisen, and I might do the same thing with Hell's Paradise. I have plenty of other manga to read. Like I got Berserk right here. I read Hellsing. I'm going to be reading Dragon Ball Super, which I'm really excited for in the new year. But still, all in all, though, Hell's Paradise was just really fun. I think the animation was fine. That's like the biggest gripe I hear a lot of people talk about, is like the animation is just not good. And I'm like, if you compare this animation now to like what Fairy Tail's animation was back in like 2015, I don't understand why people are complaining about it. It's really good. Like this would have been peak, for example, in like 2015, but it's still really good. I don't see any complaints about it. But all in all, I really did like Hell's Paradise, and I'm looking forward to watching the next season whenever it comes out. I'm assuming it's coming out next year because it is confirmed for season 2, unlike other things, which is fine. But I'm excited. Let me know what you guys think of Hell's Paradise. I give it like a 7 out of 10, honestly. Pretty solid. It wasn't one of my favorite anime watches of the year, but that's just because I watched some, well, like anime / manga I read this year and watched that I just really liked more, which is fine. I just really enjoyed it. If you guys made it to the end of the video, I do appreciate it. Make sure you guys, check out all my links down below. Let me know what you guys thought about Hell's Paradise and who was your favorite character, and was it also Yororichi? Because makes sense. I liked other characters, of course, in it, but I liked her the most for obvious reasons. But other than that, I really did enjoy the season, enjoyed the show. Which one did you guys prefer, that or Chainsaw Man? I would like to know, because I'm just trying to figure out why Chainsaw Man was so hyped. Still am. But anyways, though, last but not least, make sure you guys stay safe, stay hungry, and tell someone you love them. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.